Hey everybody, Rodham here for episode 22 of the Desert Survival Series. So we left off with Mudge getting brained while doing a little bit of a quest. That kind of sucked. Was not so happy about that, but you know, things happen. Alright, so as for comments, let's try to get through this backlog. Hoodlington mentioned that I could in fact finish off the... Oop, this is slate, isn't it? Finish off the hospital double installation. That's not a bad idea. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Mike Brown has a lot of comments. One is, what about an emergency stockpile of slate down here? I'm going to call it slate repairs. And that is so that if we get busted into, broken into something or another, we can replace it quickly. Is this raw? Yeah, it's raw resource. I always forget where it is. Alright, so Mudge is no longer incapable of walking. The caravan is moving a lot faster. They are going to run out of food. So I have to brainstorm a way to get them food. Okay, so more comments. Mike also mentioned to shift the... Okay, so I had two people say shift the emanator. One, I'm going to listen to, honestly, Freezy Boy on this one. So Freezy Boy mentioned that the emanator really needs to be in an area with the most conscious players. Mostly because they don't really take any benefit from it when people are sleeping. So that is a fair point that I hadn't thought of, and I didn't fact check this like I should have, but I'm going to go ahead and just assume that is the case. That is too specific of a mention for it not to be. Alright. But back to the other comments. Fiblet and Raspy mentioned that I should really invest in uranium maces. So if I look at the research, we've got smithing. So I would need to get an electric smithy up for that. Obviously, I'm not going to leave it there. I'm going to move it. And that's another issue I had. I don't have a proper workshop. This area is fine, I guess, but I'm probably going to eventually have a separate workshop. Or maybe even, yeah, I like that. Idea just popped into my head. I'll do that soon. Okay, John Yates mentioned that I should probably get in the habit of leaving when I go on raids and the like to, excuse me. I just realized I had more herbal meds that need refrigeration. To bring herbal meds with me. I'm speaking of herbal meds. I got a few questions as to why Earth's room is so gross. It's because of a trait he has. He likes raw food and terrible rooms. So if you're wondering about that, that's why. The Elsie Cam mentioned that this door here is opened. Doesn't it disturb him? I think there is a certain radius that will disturb pawns. I think I'll have to double check that he is not getting disturbed when he's sleeping there. I have it open because this is a marble door, and it will open very, very, very slowly. But maybe I should close it. Well, I'll make sure to keep an eye on that. Jay Davis mentioned to because of Santiago here being fiance with Omni, don't forget to put a marriage spot down. And with that in mind, I'm going to put a party spot down. I had one down, but I think the silver poker table kind of took over that area. We're definitely getting some more cloth, which is great. This extra little zone here is pretty awesome. And we're getting slowly a stockpile of rice, which is great as well. All right, so we have an electric smithy here. I'm going to make... some maces out of uranium with... He's not even home yet. The thing is, we don't really have the uranium yet. We'll have to kind of smelt down the uranium we have. Ideally, we would do this with just deep drilling. Caravan request. They want a few Iquas. Okay. This must be the tribal people. Who else would want Iquas? Normal or better 8. Alright. Let's make them out of steel. And this is smithing. Do we have a smith that I can trust? Santiago. We'll make the Iquas. I don't mind doing a little quest here or there. Yeah, this little table was a great idea. It's not a nice dining room, but it at least prevents them from eating on the floor. Alright, so these guys are... Oh, sad wonder. They are gonna run out of food. Philly is so busy farming, she doesn't even have time to research. Everyone at home is nice and happy. As you can see, a lot of the times they are inside of the Emanator's range. I'm trying to get more inspirations because they're pretty cool. Let's see. I also have a bunch of... Alright, Mudge is fully healed. That's good. The blood on his shirt will slowly go away. Alright, so we have the backup slate. Now, yep, that's about all the comments I had. Got the beer brewing. Another thing I should probably move towards is biofuel refining and then transport pods. So let's do that. If we can make beer... I will put in a few fermenting barrels. I do have a bionic stomach that I can install, although I'm not sure why we would need one. I don't know, I can give it to Omni. You know, why not? Might be something good to give to a gourmand, but I don't have a gourmand. So we have 3 Iquas so far that meet the minimum requirement. This whole room is temperature controlled, so it's probably a good place to do the beer brewing. It doesn't take up too much space either. Yep, just waiting for that to spread some more. Alright, so these guys are fast running out of food. Why are you hauling? Oh, you must be hauling. Trying to think, of all of the pawns I have, who would be good to send with a little food caravan? Maybe Jenny, because she's just hauling. She's not really doing anything else that's useful. So I'll send her out with some extra food. They're almost on the road, so they're not that far. It shouldn't be actually that much of a problem. They're not going to be that hungry. Maybe I'll just let them come home. Wow, Mudge is super happy now. Thanks, Catharsis. Alright, they're out of food. They're 1 day away. Yeah, I'll send Jenny. Okay. Let's go ahead and do just that. Form a little caravan of Jenny with a bunch of simple meals. And as far as assignments go, we'll set her to travel. Ooh, right, I need wort. Production. Let's get brewery. I am running out of space here. Actually, I like to make this a little wider. Have a teeny little, I mean, that's not much in terms of defense, but it's better than nothing. All right, Jenny, on your way. Roman, you now have a bunch of meals to cook. And she's immediately resting. It's kind of funny. Alright, so we have one poor Ikwa. We're going to go ahead and have to make another one as a result. I do plan on replacing this poker table with maybe a marble one. Let's cue that up. I want Omni working on that, though. And a little heat wave. That's okay for an apparel. Alright, so we have all the Ikwas. Yes, we have all the Ikwas. I think I'm going to wait for my caravan party to be home before I send another one out. Got to get their moods back and right. Alright, so this is just a little bit of defense. It's really not going to provide much. Merge in their caravans. I just wanted to avoid, like, the starvation sad debuff. And I can do that pretty easily by running a little bit of food out. Pirate merchant. That's very good. Lungs? No. I was hoping for lungs. Always hoping for lungs. Luciferium. Ah, man. The question is, do I want to get him hooked on Luciferium or not? If I do get him hooked, obviously he's going to need 7 or so a year. That's tough. But what I do want is, I'll take the Naturamine. I wish there was like a as much as I can afford button. Yeah, I'll take the Naturamine. I know I was saving up for sterile floors and all that, but I can turn this into some actual cash. I can really profit off of this. Plus I have that silver table I can break down. So that's always helpful too. Oh, sad wander right as you're about to get home. Can't make everyone happy. Alright, I did want a brewery. I don't have the wood for it, but these guys are carrying wood, so that'll sort that out. Mudge. You already had a lot of problems. Consciousness is very poor. That means he's going to pass out from heat stroke, like, way easy. Alright, Omni, let's see. We are going to give you a bionic stomach. I'm not sure why. But I figured if anyone deserves a little bionics, it would be him. Just don't maim him, please. Alright, metabolism enhanced. Alright, we're getting a lot of rice now. Obviously, I can turn some of that into chem fuel. Okay, so we can get rid of these. I don't know. I could get rid of them. I could just let them keep expanding. Alright, Mr. Mudge. Santiago's back on traps. These wooden dining chairs, or the one wooden dining chair, gonna break down for our lovely. Oh, you're back with us. Break down all those wooden dining chairs for the wood. That's why I brought them back. Biorefining, perfect. Transport pod will be next. I thought I had more wood than this. Clearly I'd used a lot of it up. Oh, right. The fermenting barrels cost a bunch too. Alright, now Omni. I think Santiago is our fastest pawn, but I don't know how many Iquas she can hold. Let's see. 1, 4. Oh, she can carry it all. Okay. And the bedroll. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to change their food restrictions to travel. Travel's going to be anything, but actually, you know what? They're going to be, let's delete travel. Oh, no, used by, okay, hold on. Should have fixed this a while ago. So we're going to allow all except for lavish and corpses. And obviously this is going to be, except for earth, going to be in bad food. And then this is going to be standard food, if I could spell it. And that way they leave the lavish alone for mood purposes. I wanted Omni building that. Thank you very much. Brewery. I could have this in the kitchen, but oh well. It's not that close. In the future, we can just immediately brew the hops up. So that'll be a lot less of an issue. Another thing I'm going to do is smelt weapons. Let's set that up. Because we have a lot of... maybe I'll keep the machine pistol and the LMG, but we have a lot of stuff that we could just smelt away. It's another little turret. I'll just install it. Couldn't hurt to have another shooter. Mudge is really not doing well. It's almost laughable. Caravan request. Parkas for res serum. Yes, absolutely. Alright, so we're going to make some parkas. Who wanted this? You did. 6 parkas. Good. Okay, let's break down the excellent table. Let's see what kind of resources we get off of it. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. Put this one back. Mudge. I guess I can give you the LMG, but I really worry that you're just gonna brain my own people with your unbelievable brain damaged inaccuracy. But I suppose we'll see. Alright, so he is getting a bunch of... Ooh, new lovers. Well, that's kind of a problem. Because there's no way he's gonna like that bedroom. Alright, Philly and... Oops. Quell. Philly and Earth. They're gonna have kind of too nice of a bedroom. Oh well. At least being in a new relationship. Oh yeah, Mudge. You Mudge. Heat stroke miner. He immediately kills over. Actually, it's because of this heat wave. It's pretty hot out. Yeah, given that, let's go ahead and cancel this mining for now. And alright, fulfill trade order. And trade. Maybe I can sell them prosthetic leg and the masterwork shirt for silver. I'd rather just have the silver. Or even actually gold. Yeah, I can always get my wood this way too. I don't have any idea where they're sourcing the wood, mind you, but it's not a bad way to get my wood. And let's return home. Alright, Mr. Mudge, you, my good friend, are no longer going to be mining. You can just go and take your stuff back. Yeah, he's really functionally disabled, I would say. So now that Earth doesn't have the nice bedroom he wanted, we can clean that up a bit. Minor pain, yeah. Research. I have also the idea of getting bionics soon. That would be good too. You know what? I'm not going to give him a weapon. That's just a bad idea. Alright, let's smelt some of these crummy little weapons that we have left over. Some of these old clubs. I forbid all the weapons I wanted to keep. Roman is very bored, so he's stacking, as you can see. Stacking and cleaning. Okay, how much? Okay, we have just enough to make this sterile. Get to it, Roman. Oh god, is he gonna do it piecemeal? Don't do that. That'd be frustrating. Okay, floors. Yeah, they're gonna do it piecemeal. Oh dear lord, don't do it like this. I'm gonna have to just like cancel the order. Orders. Alright, we'll just deal with a natural floor, which is dirty for a bit, and run the risk of some food poisoning while we fix this up. Obviously, we're going to need some more stools here. Okay, this needs to expand one more time and we're good. Santiago is on our way back. We have 3 of the Mudge. This is going to be a thing. I'm gonna need to... Oh, and we have a Z event. Cool, all the way down there. Earth, you get to go for it. Who's going for this? Oh, Philly is. Okay. That works. Maybe I need backup steel down here, too. Because obviously that cut the power. Oh, and a poison ship. Cool. Alright, Mr. Mudge. I am tired of... Alright, home. Inside. Let's go ahead and force him to stay at home. So I'm going to paint a little thing. This will be useful if I ever have a toxic fallout event or something like that. That is not your bed, buddy. Alright, home inside. We will allow them to, obviously... Well, the thing is, when you paint a zone, they can switch between two spots. But yeah, I'll allow them to be on that pathway. Anyway. And I'm putting considerably more effort into the painting than I need to, but whatever. Don't need to keep rescuing him. Alright, restrict Mr. Mudge to home inside. Roman, go build that conduit. Omni, go rescue... Someone will rescue Mudge, right? Maybe. Jenny's doing it. Another thing I probably need to do is clear the home zone a lot. So I'm going to slow down time a little bit while I do this. Because obviously I don't give two shakes about anything but the walls. I just couldn't care less. If it's filthy, you know, whatever. Alright, Mudge, you are on basically house arrest. We now have the trade completed, and we're probably going to send her back out with the Parkas soon. Alright, so we got some more gold that will be useful in bionics and the like. And we have another bionic stomach. Guess we'll give that to Quell. I don't know. She's a pretty good basher beast. Works for me, I suppose. We're getting a whole lot of rice. Soon we're going to be storing it in our general stockpile if we aren't already. Finally, Omni is tearing up the floor here so that we can actually put down some sterile. Carl's got that lovely bionic stomach now. Omni's working on the Parkas. Now, with Earth, I think I want Philly to research more than grow. We have a lot of crops. I do want to have a second farmer. So, it's really would be Omni would be the best choice for that. Maybe I'll put him back to growing when he's done constructing. Alright, let's forbid smelt weapons so we don't accidentally smelt the things we care about. We're still cranking out advanced components. We are getting a very 21st century Oh, you know what? I bet if I get Mudge high, he passes out. And I am cruel and curious if that is true. Yep. Oh, man. His brain can't even handle weed. Smoke leaf, excuse me. That's pretty funny. Oh, that's... I don't know. There's something about that that makes me laugh. Okay, transport pod crash. You are super immune, bloodlusted gourmand. You cook. You do plant. You know, I was literally just like, we need another farmer, right? Like, just literally, that was what I was saying. Santiago, you're the fastest. Let's go get this lady here. And then that will be the end of the episode, because I am out of time. But hey, the good news is you have another episode coming to you literally right now. I'm like airing one as we speak. So thank you all for all your feedback. I've been receiving pretty wonderful tips on this series, the Black Lake series, Kenshi, all this stuff. I find it incredibly useful, and you guys are the best for doing it. Next episode, we're going to do a little bit of rescue recruitment and dealing with this ship that happened to basically land where the first one did. Kind of strange, right? But yeah, I appreciate all of the comments and feedback, and I'll have to catch you in the next episode. So let's just, to not leave it on a cliffhanger, have Santiago actually save this lady. And then I'll have to catch you all next time. So if you have any questions for me, the best way to reach me... Whoa, we are bleeding out quick. Hang on. A little bit of an emergency. I didn't realize how bad those cuts were. Alright, just using the clear. We good. So if you have any feedback for me, the best way to reach me is through Discord. I'm there often. And there is plenty of other helpful people in the community that can aid you if you have questions or whatever. So hop on, and I'll see you in there. Adios, everybody.